So we here. Today was Arrow. And this show kind of started the whole superhero TV craze. Anyways, today's episode was episode 11, season 3, and it was Midnight City. Alright, so first fucking scene that happened. I didn't realize the scene. I thought it was like they were going, like, reviewing what happened in the last few episodes. And it was Oliver. It was the one where Oliver told Felicity that he loved her. And when I was first originally watching this, I know the exact lines that he said. He's like, Felicity's like the second, and he's like, I love you. And that's it. But no, they showed it, and he goes, I love you, and then they kiss. I'm like, oh my god, what? And my mother's like, I'm like, oh my god, this is not the same. And then my mother's like, what are you talking about? And then he pukes blood. I'm like, oh shit. And I was like, oh my god, is Felicity dreaming about this? And then we find out it was Oliver that was dreaming this. I'm just like, Oliver, I know. Oliver, I know. Because I ship Felicity so hard. I was like, oh god, that was sad as fuck. It literally hit me right in the heart. Like, come on. That was so freaking sad. So, I do gotta say, that it hurt, but I was completely happy that they had that moment. Alright, so next part I'm going to talk about. So when Black Canary this is just kind of a funny part, is like when Black Canary is walking, her walk though, she's like, yeah, I got this, and then gets her ass whooped, and of course Roy has to save the motherfucking day, right? Frickin' Arsenal has to save the day. Of course, right? I mean, who else would save the day? It's not like Arrow's around. Oops. I don't know why I said that. So, I really, really want someone just to tell frickin' Laurel's dad that Sarah's dead. Come on. I know he has the whole heart problem, but can we just tell him already? I mean, how long does he have to frickin' think that his daughter's dead? Oh, and if you didn't notice, I'm actually going in order from how that episode happened. I'm skipping a few parts, but like, I'm pretty much going in order because I wrote little notes down for me to remember. And then if you see me looking to the side, I'm looking at this. So, I do gotta say, that was adorable as fuck when Ray protected Felicity. Now, I do not ship them at all, but I can see where Ray loves her because everyone loves Felicity. Felicity is literally queen. Like, come on. She is queen. She is everything. She just, ugh. And, like, Barry's in love with her, and Oliver's in love with her, and Colton Haynes is in love with her, and Ray Palmer is in love with her. Who's gonna be the next guy in love with her? Who's the next guy, guys? Firestorm? Haha, that would be horrible because he has to be with Caitlyn. But I thought that was adorable how he kind of like, as soon as he's like, kill her, and then kill everyone else, and he's literally like, put his arm around her, and he's like, no. And I was like, oh, Lord. So, what was kind of cool, if you didn't notice, they talked about Belle Rev. Laurel, when she was interrogating that guy, whatever, he's like, she goes, yeah, you can go to Belle Rev. And I'm like, oh my god, Belle Rev. That's like, you know, one of another, like, kind of prison that's popular in the DC comic books. There's like Iron Heights, there's Belle Rev, so on, Arkham Asylum, but that's not really a police thing, but you get the gist of what I mean. And of course, that's Amanda Waller, and that's the girl that's in the backflashes of Arrow. So I thought it was adorable. Adorable. Because I also ship Ray and Thea. Because they were so adorable. Even though they kind of stuffed down your throat that they were together. Anyways. But I thought it was like, oh my god, he's protecting her. When he went to Malcolm, he's like, no, you are not taking her. And I'm like, oh, Ray. So adorable. And the one downfall kind of that scene was when Malcolm like stepped up to him and he's like, "Ha, that's funny." Roy kind of like shivered a little bit. He kind of like backed up a little bit. He looked scared of Malcolm, and I'm like, if you're gonna go protect a woman, don't be scared of her father. God. Does he know? Does he know that Malcolm is Thea's father? I don't know if he knows. I don't know who knows. I think everyone knows, but I'm not too for sure. You know, I don't know. So that also the other moment with Ray Palmer and they're talking about like he's gonna protect people and blah blah. And she's like, oh, that's nice that you like to protect people, protect the city. And he's like, no, I wasn't protecting the city. I was protecting you. I was protecting the people I care for, which is you. And I'm like, aw, Ray Palmer, you're adorable as fuck. But no, bitch, you need to shut up because she's getting with Oliver. So shut up, okay? Shut it. Shut your yapper, okay? She's getting with Oliver. And I have this horrible gut feeling that she knows that Oliver's dead. And so she's gonna start liking Ray a lot more because she's like, oh, he's dead, so I can't really love him. You know, I have to go move on with my life. I'm like, no, Oliver, hurry the fuck up. God, stop pretending you're dead. God. So, I do gotta say, I wrote this down too. The scene where they're trying to go get the mayor or whatever, and Laurel jumps onto the truck and completely just wipes out. She completely epically motherfucking failed that shit, and I just thought it was so funny because, you know, Sarah and pretty much everyone in the whole entire universe of that show could have made that jump, but Laurel did it. Okay, I could even made that jump. Did you see that jump? That was like 2 feet. Probably like 5 feet, but like, come on, I wouldn't have fallen. I thought it was an easy ass jump. I mean, from what it looked like, anyways. And I was wondering, so that guy's invincible, Brick or Brock or whatever. He's invincible, literally invincible, but yet arrows can hurt him. Can someone explain this shit to me? Because this makes no sense. He can't get shot, but he can get shot with arrows and not bullets. What is this? What is this? I don't. Someone needs. Someone needs. So I like the little conversation with Laurel and Felicity. Like, so far in the past 2 episodes, they've really like connected a little bit more, which I like. Is that, you know, they both are in love with the same guy. You know, one is going to end up with him, and we all know who it is, sadly. But let's not get into that. But it is nice to know that they have each other's backs now. And I don't know why they do, but they just like all of a sudden they're like, you know, like I think it was last episode where she's like, Oliver's not dead. You can't believe Malcolm. When has he ever told the truth? And she's like, yeah, you're right. And it was like, oh, nice little girl to girl moment, man. Except the problem with that conversation was that Felicity was there to tell her not to get in the mask, not to wear the mask anymore, and she's like, yeah. Literally, like 2 seconds later, her father's like, oh, we need Black Canary, and then she fucking puts the mask back on again. I'm like, bitch, you just said you wouldn't put that shit back on, and yet you did 2 seconds later. Wow. I trust her word a lot. So, I felt really bad, that awkward kiss scene with, when they were with Oliver, and, it was the 2 people that I forgot the name of, the assassin and his wife or whatever. That was such an awkward kiss, and I was like, oh, because they were adorable, and I'm just like, oh no, what happened? I want to know what happened to make their relationship so fucking awkward. It's sad, guys. And the next scene, I didn't like too much. When Laurel dressed up as Black Canary and talked to her dad and pretend like she was Sarah. I just thought that was way too far. That crossed the line. That really did, like, that crossed the line. I just thought, okay, go ahead, fake that she's still alive, blah, blah, but don't pretend to impersonate her, okay? Don't pretend to do that. Don't pretend to go to him, talk to him as if you were her. Because he's just going to get me even more hurt when he finally finds out, okay? Just, Laurel, just tell him. Just tell him. You need to tell him. I don't see the reason of not telling him. What is the purpose of this? You know, I know he has a heart problem and all, but like, just have a fucking like heart monitor shit there. Oh, and the ending though. Oh my god, with the DJ or whatever, and he called Oliver's friend and saying that, oh, Thea's still in Starling. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. And I'm like, I knew that guy was evil from the get-go. As soon as I first met him, I had the fucking worst feeling about that guy. And he is fucking evil. Well, he might not be so evil, but he's evil. And I was like, yes, I fucking knew that shit, guys. I literally fucking knew that shit. I knew it. I knew he was evil. I knew it. So the last thing I want to talk about is that you've been seeing Roy drinking a lot of stuff recently. And I'm just like, please don't become an alcoholic like Laurel, please. And I know in the comic books he's a druggie, but please just don't make him an alcoholic. Please. I mean, it'd be a nice storyline, but... Oh, okay. Alright. Sorry, I got cut off there. My video ended for some reason. I'm sorry, like, it has a little weird cut there. But, like, I really don't want him to be an alcoholic. That would be so bad. And it's just, I don't want that to happen. You know? I know he's one of the first, like, druggy people in comic books, but, like, I don't want him to be. Because he's Ray. I mean, Roy. He's Roy. I always fucking confuse the two. I don't confuse the two. It's just I say the other one's name. I always say Ray instead of Roy. But just... And I love him, especially... I fell in love with him during Young Justice. And finding out that he's, like, evil. He turns evil. And it's just like, no, guys, no. But, you know what? That's gonna be the end of this episode. I'm sorry, it's, kind of long. It's, you know, probably... I mean, they're all been pretty long, but this one's probably gonna be the longest. I'm surprised, though. I think it's because I've been writing notes. I think I'm gonna do that for, like, everything now. You know, to write notes, because I record, like, 2 hours after the episode. And recording 2 hours after the episode is kind of difficult to remember all the fine details that I wanted to talk about in this episode. So, yeah, that's going to be about it. Sorry some of my videos are coming out late, like the Girl Code came out Wednesday instead of Tuesday. The Agent Carter is probably going to come out Thursday instead of Wednesday. This Arrow episode may or may not come out on Thursday. It may come out on Friday. And it's just, I'm sorry, it's just like it takes forever to edit and render, especially rendering. Rendering takes forever, and I don't know why, but I'll hopefully try to fix that. Alright, see you later. Don't forget to subscribe button with your posted back, come part AU, Avengers Limit, and hit that like button better. And I'll see you there. Definitely comment down below what was your favorite part about this episode. And yeah, see you later. Bye!